What's up, Raiders? Bionic here. Welcome to another Raid Shadow Legends video. I feel like I've said that many times before already. Maybe I should change up my intro. Anyway, 20 months into this game, free to play, still doing it. Okay, so progress update on my account. How does it look after all this time? We're gonna go over the clan boss, the dungeons, arena, tag arena, the whole thing. And before I get started though, I want to take a minute to talk about the sponsor of this video, myself. The reason I'm doing this is because, guys, I'm trying to really push my Twitch, right? I want to reach partner as quickly as possible. And this week we've had a lot of people show up for the giveaway, okay? And I made this video yesterday, a week of giveaways. In there we have the gems, but we also have an account with a Martyr and Valkyrie, which I am going to be giving away for free this Sunday on Twitch, 7:30 Eastern time, okay? My little calendar is also on my Twitch page, so go ahead and check it out if you want to see the next time that I'm streaming. We will be streaming this Friday at 7:30 Eastern time as well. That is going to be for a probably couple summons, hoping that nobody goes all in, but I'm going to do a couple myself because it is a 2-chance ancient. Next time that we see the 2-chance ancient might be in like 6 weeks. It might be 4, might be 5, we don't know, but like Plarium has been switching it up a little bit. They've been speeding up the process, plus we have the upcoming fusion for the Halloween, so you definitely do not want to go all in. Still, I'm going to be doing a couple, and we're going to do 3 winners of 540 gems each, so make sure you show up Friday, and then make sure you show up on Sunday to get your loyalty point, to get tickets, to have a chance at winning those, okay? So I mean, at this point though, I'm gonna do like this quick overview of my account, but like you guys will realize that, you know, not a whole lot is going on, right? Because I've sort of hit a plateau. I'm at a point where I'm kind of like the end game, and like unless I get a game changer champion for an upgrade somewhere, chances are things are not going to change. And you'll see that with my clan boss team, because it's been like this for like 4 months now, and I'm really hoping for like one specific epic champion for an upgrade, or perhaps getting some man-eaters so that I can do an unkillable build. Also, at 20k subs, I did that video about a week ago, okay? So we're at 17,500 right now. So if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, please do so. Please support me. I would really appreciate that. When we do hit that on YouTube, not on Twitch, on YouTube, I'm going to be giving away my secondary account, which has like a Krutraxa, a Rhodos, Prince Kaimar, Queeneva, a couple of good champions on there. And it means a lot to me, which is why I'm making this little push for 20k subs. I would really like to reach that before the end of the year. I hope I reach that before the end of the year. Anyway, enough of all that said. Let's grab this Void Shard, this Sacred Shard, because that's what I typically do on these monthly updates. And let's go over first the clan boss, because like I said, not much has changed. I have tried a few different comps. For instance, right here where we have a Battle Khazar in the lead, I have 2 counterattacks, so I'm dropping my Rosin with the Martyr. I have had a better score than my previous team, but it's less consistent because Martyr is not necessarily always applying the decreased defense, and then I do not have my weaken, but I do have increased defense instead. Anyway, all to say that it's not that much different. I have also tried sort of like Martyr in the lead and with Frozen Banshee instead, although Frozen Banshee here is dealing less damage than my Occult Brawler, but this here again is a little bit inconsistent because I don't have 100% crit rate on my Rosin, my Padma anymore, nor do I have it on my Battle Khazar and the Martyr. Therefore, like, if everything procs, I mean, it can be pretty solid. We're inching very close to a 2-key Ultra Nightmare with this, but like I said, it is not consistent enough, okay? So my next upgrade is to get a different champion to replace some of them in here. Then we have, for instance, the Force right here, which I've reached 33 million with 1 key. So here we're pretty close to a 2-key Ultra Nightmare, but again, not exactly consistent. And finally, we have this one right here, which is the Magic Affinity, where we're sitting at about 30 million damage, one of my best runs. And for this one, I do use the Bulwark because I don't have, not that I don't have anything else, but I took apart the Frozen Banshee because I think Occult Brawler is good enough, and you need a rare to do the advanced missions every once in a while. So Bulwark is a little bit more universal, and he works pretty well with the Battle Khazar. Okay, so that is why I have the Bulwark in here, and I'm not going to show Spirit because it's pretty bad. The best run that I've had is like 18 million, and I mean, sometimes it's as low as 14 million. That's pretty bad, right? But my team just isn't quite good enough for it. I would need more speed. I explained this many times before, but I kind of given up on trying to just make it work perfectly because I'm thinking I'm going to get an upgrade at some point and I'm going to redesign my whole team once again. Okay, so let's go check the dungeons real quick. Nothing has really changed. If you guys have not seen my teams already, I have a whole bunch of video on YouTube about these current teams, except maybe this one right here, Ice Golem, which I put the Rotos in, took the Royal Guard out. And the reason for this, because it was a little bit too much glass cannon, and then every once in a while I would lose, right? I'd have like a maybe 75% success rate, and I don't want to keep wasting energy. So this team right here is actually pretty solid. It never really fails. Maybe it failed like once or twice, but this is all because of Rotos. Rotos can effectively solo the boss once he's, you know, alone with him, and I often get the block revive on the 2 ads. It happens all the time, okay? So I like this comp because it's really fast for the waves, and then it's pretty solid for the boss as well. Okay, so pretty safe, I guess, is what I want at this point. For the spider, no legendary. We've got 2 Cold Hearts, Stag Knight, Royal Guard, Renegade. This is about 45 seconds, full auto. Okay, so it's done in a way that both Cold Hearts go twice before the boss, and then Renegade has literally no speed. Therefore, she resets the skills once the Cold Hearts have went twice. So we get 2 Heart Seekers from each of the Cold Hearts, and then 2 what's it called? Takedown from the Royal Guard. Okay, so I like this team. It's been working out pretty fine. So every now and then when I do need to farm Spider for tournaments only, I use that team. But I haven't been farming Spider anymore because I get the Bazaar sets now, and I think they're much better. For Dragon 20, same team. Nothing has changed. We're looking at about a minute to a minute and a half with this team right here. Pretty solid. Again, I show this all the time on stream. So if you guys want to see it live, tune in. Tune in on Twitch. And then this one right here, about a minute to 2 minutes. I've had as high as like 2 minutes and 20 seconds, but I've had as low as a minute and 6 seconds. Hold on, we're gonna dump. Yeah, a minute and 6 seconds, okay, with this team right here. Again, no legendary, because who needs legendaries? They are overrated, okay. So that's my dungeons. Nothing has changed there as well. And for the Minotaur, I solo it with a Martyr. I could do it eventually with the Battle Khazar, but that is going to depend on if I get a Sepulchre Sentinel or not. Until then, it is going to stay as is. All the keeps, it really doesn't matter at this point. Faction Wars, I mean, I hit a wall, okay? I hit a big wall, and so I'm not pushing to finish, let's say, Lizardman, Knight Rev, we've got Dark Elf, Orc, Bannerlord, and Dwarf, which are all at the last stage. But like, so as long as I can't progress Demon Spawn, Skinwalker, and Sacred Order, which are the worst ones that I have right now, there's no point for me to really push and try and finish this. So I'm sort of like finishing a couple champions for each of these factions, and then I'm gonna start committing more gear, better gear, shuffling gear around so that I can actually push and finish the last stage. That doesn't mean that I'll be able to farm all of them on auto. So that's really important because it's sort of like the missions for Arbiter. You're just trying to get it done 3 stars and you're going to use your best gear to do it. But once all of that is done, then you're going to re-gear your champions properly for what you typically do. And then at some point, I'm going to try and gear all these champions properly for me to do everything on auto. Okay, so a really long way away from being able to do this. All right, then we got the arena. I mean, I'm in gold 4, been in gold 4 forever. Now we have some bots. Not that I needed it, but like I never push for platinum anymore. I stopped caring because it's always going to be in the middle of the night for me, and I'm not playing that game. There's still boosters in there. So you know what? I think platinum is overrated. Who needs platinum anyway? Right? Maybe one day I'd like to finish in platinum, but for now I put my 2-man team on the defense pretty much throughout the whole week, and I just farm easy battles, which gives me basically wins across the board, right? Wins all the time. I'm just getting those medals. That's all I want. I want the medals. For the tag arena, same thing. I typically put a 1-man defense, right, to keep myself relatively low. When I get a little bit too low, then I'm going to put my better teams on, which I think I have right now. Yeah, I do. Okay, so that's why. So I'm going to remove my teams, but first, you know what, let's just go over the teams. So this is what I've been using for Tag Arena for some time. I did a video on this one right here, the passive aggressive. Okay, so I'm counting on my passives to do the work for me in here, and it's working pretty good. I love this team. This is going up against Arbiter teams. That's the job of this team right here. Then this one right here is heavy defense, high resistance, 3 shields on here, and unfortunately Razin is not quite properly geared for this, but because he's in a clan boss, I gotta keep him this way. And so this here has been working out pretty well as well. And then this one is my speed nuke build with Basher in immunity within 30% of my Arbiter into my Foley. At this point, Salve the Drakes could be pretty much anything else, but I lack a shield champion on this team. I might switch this up. So anyway, so for the most of the part of the week, I put this one-man team in here, then it gets me super low, and then I can do the same thing in here and farm these battles, right? Because, hey, it's a feature of the game, so who cares about being the best? I just want more gold bars, and I have a whole lot. Probably you're wondering, why do you have so many gold bars? Spend them already. I'm waiting for the end of the month, or for the beginning of next month, to see if I can, within a month, get a Sacred Shard, 2 Void Shards, 4 Ancient Shards, all the fragments, and all the accessories. But I want to start with a full sort of set of gold bars to pull it off, and I needed above 46,000, close to about 50,000, okay? So I, once in a while, might spend a little bit on energy if I'm really desperate for a fusion or something of the sort, but still, same strategy here. It has not changed. It'll be probably all the shards, fragments, and the new accessories, and that is why I'm not farming Spider 20 anymore. This is best in slot. These new accessories are better. So I'm going to wait until I have good sets of these. And so Spider is really just, like I said, to complete a fusion or something of the sort, right? So clan boss, we saw the teams, and like today is Spirit, so it's really, really bad. 2 keys, and we're at only, unfortunately, 20 million. That's 1 hit on Void at like 25 million, then 1 on Spirit at 15 million, okay? So it's not working out like I would want it to, but I'm not helping myself by putting a Skull Crusher and a Battle Khazar in there. He ends up dying a little bit too fast, but hey, it is what it is. Not perfect yet, right? Slowly but surely, we're gonna get the right team, but for now, this is what it is, okay? So that's pretty much it, okay? The update on my account, I know you guys have seen this plenty of times before. I'm not going to stretch this out anymore. Guys, if you want to see this live, come on Twitch. I'm happy to show whatever I have. I'm happy to show all my champion builds. Like I said, I mean, I've been pushing really hard to build more champions for Faction Wars. That's sort of like almost #1 goal right now, but the original #1 goal of the year was to complete all the fusions. Therefore, I cannot miss one. For Gumkar is going to be done in like 2 days or so, and I'm waiting, hoping that Friday we have a champion chase tournament. Therefore, I'm going to be able to get more points, okay? So easy points by just holding off on fusing this guy. I don't exactly need him right now in my roster. And then we're going to have the Halloween fusion, which I hope to complete. And then finally the Christmas fusion, which I also hope to complete. And hopefully by then, I'm done with Faction Wars as well, okay? So tune in, subscribe for my progress, and let me know what you think in the comments below. And on a last note, before I let you guys go, I mean, look at this great deal here in the shop. I would love to buy this, but I won't. And, you know, we've been seeing a lot more of these, and I think I've shown these before, right? The speed sets. So the final note of this video is that they're releasing these once a month now, because I have one here from August, okay? I have one here from September, roughly a month apart. And then today we have this one, the first I've seen of Divine speed sets. Same price as the regular speed sets. You can also buy 5, 85 Canadian dollars. So let me know if you've bought these. Let me know if you've gotten some useful pieces. I would love to know any speed substats. Did they roll in your favor? Did you get a triple roll or more or not? I would love to know. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will catch you later.